Tun Sathit, what does headline in the Nation this morning mean? Nevin started a joke, but who will have the last laugh?
Oh, yeah. Well, yesterday we tried to address two theories. The first one being that Kun Nevin was just amusing himself,
Yeah.
trying to, in his bold prediction that Kun Apisit and Kun Yingluck will never become the next prime minister.
Neither of them will be the prime minister,
Right.
but he didn't say who would be prime minister.
He said that it could be someone in the middle
Yes.
who is not representing either party.
Uh-huh.
Well, and the second line, the headline here, we try to address the possibility that Kun Nevin could be very serious about this.
Yes.
In which case he will be the one who will have the last laugh. Well, Kun Nevin, Kun Surichai, Kun Nevin is a very well connected man. He is in the middle of the Pheu Thai party and the powers that be, and he could know something that we probably don't. So we keep that possibility, of course. But the only argument against this theory is that if Kun Nevin knows something that would benefit him in the future, he should not be talking about it.
No.
At the moment, he should keep it a secret.
So some people are saying that he was just using this as a political gimmick because he is losing his grounds.
Of course, the first reaction of the public is that Kun Nevin could be trying to steal the spotlight from Kun Yingluck, who has been in the news
That's right.
for so many days now, and he
That's
wants
right.
to get some space for himself. But I don't think. Personally, I don't think that is a sound argument because if Kun Nevin want to steal the media space from Kun Yingluck, it should be something more sustainable, some issue that can last a few days or weeks. Coming out to say something like this, that Kun Apisit and Kun Yingluck will never become prime minister, will only be in the news for just 2 days at most.
Yeah, so what is your answer to your own question? Who will have the last laugh?
We keep that as a possibility that Kun Nevin could have known something that we don't. In the formation of the Apisit government, Kun Nevin allegedly played quite a role in making Kun Apisit the prime minister. So he might have the connections or knowledge about something that the Thai public doesn't know at the moment.
But you don't know what he knows.
We still don't know what he knows. But if you ask me about my own theory, I think he might try to keep his alliance with Kun Banhan intact. Because due to the rising popularity of Kun Yingluck, Kun Banhan could be swayed by that. And by coming out to say that Kun Yingluck will never stand a chance to be prime minister, Kun Nevin could be sending a message, a personal message to Kun Banhan, Chhat Thai Pathana Party.
Because he's afraid that Banhan might break away from him to join Thaksin, because Thaksin would never, ever want Nevin back in the coalition.
Exactly. The only condition for the Pheu Thai party to form the next government, they can join anybody except the Phum Chai Thai party. So Kun Nevin knows that if Pheu Thai becomes the core of the next government, he will not stand a chance. And he is worried that Kun Banhan might also break away from his alliance also.
Yeah, but why would Nevin say things that would offend Apisit at this point? When he said Apisit would not make a prime minister?
That is a very interesting point because Kun Nevin, like you say, said that Apisit may have to step down if the party is defeated by the Pheu Thai party in this election.
Apisit says that, well, that's because Nevin wants some space, publicity, whatever.
Right, but saying something like this, you can only be in the news for just 2 days. If Kun Nevin wants something that lasts a few weeks or a few days, he should have said something else, something more explosive, not this. At least to my opinion.
Well, could Nevin be suggesting that there's a third party, sort of third person who could become prime minister?
Yeah, after he said that, the attention switched back to Kun Sanan Kajornasar immediately. And that coincided with what we know from some Pheu Thai sources as well. they said that Kun Yingluck is not 100%. It's not a surefire candidate for Prime Minister. Kun Thaksin will still always weigh his option. If the Pheu Thai Party win big, of course, Kun Yingluck will be the Prime Minister. But if something, some accident happens, some exposure happen that affect Kun Yingluck, it could Kun Thaksin could have Kun Sanan as another option.
So we shall see who has the last laugh or who has to cry at the end of this game.
Yes.